Well, here we are at Wimbledon for the tennis this week. Welcome to this week's edition of Property Chat. Stand by. Hi everybody, well, it's been an interesting week this week. One of the things that happened, which I thought I'd share with you, was that we went to see a property about a year ago where I thought there might be potential for a development at the back of someone's garden. Hadn't been noticed by the client. And I hate selling a property for somebody if I haven't disclosed them everything that I think might be potentially a big value add. So I said to the client, look, best thing I'd do if I were you is actually get in touch with an architect, just see if there's any potential, as I think there might be, and then let me know how you get on. So I provided the guy with the details of a local architect that I know is very good, and then sent the valuation. 1 year on, the vendor this week asked me back through the door with a smile, beaming big smile, saying it's fantastic news, you were right, there is a plot, we now have planning permission. So we value added there about 200,000. So sometimes what you see is not what you think, and you have to think outside the box and think, is there anything else here I could do with this land? Because of course a piece of land is worth what you can build on it, and there's a great example where we've added value for the client, and that's what we always look to do. We're always in it for the client, trying to get the most money, but by the same token we don't overvalue on purpose. You know, telling people what they want to hear is the easiest thing to do. Sometimes we have to have very hard conversations with people, especially now because the market's that little bit tighter. Interestingly, this week the Rightmove statistics prove this as well, because on Rightmove what's showing is that we're getting more click-through than any other agent in SW16, apart from an auctioneer, which isn't surprising. Auctioneers always get huge volumes. But other than that, what's really interesting is those agents that have a reputation for valuing high, sure you know who I mean here folks, they come as bottom on the list. They get least click-through of any agent in the local area. So when you consider going with these agents who claim to have this magical formula to get you more money than anybody else, bear in mind what they're actually doing is getting lower audience rates, lower click-through, and therefore less interest in your property. So don't be fooled. Finally, wouldn't be summer without saying a big hi to all the people we sponsored this year. That's Downsview, St Philip's, we've had St Cyprian's, Stanford Primary School, St James the Great School, and Downsview. We've sponsored them all this year, and thank you for letting us sponsor. You've probably noticed a few boards all around the place. So that's it for this week's Property Chat. Hope you've enjoyed it. Look forward to speaking with you next week. Enjoy the tennis.